When you start with web bounties and bug bounties in general, you most definitely want to learn Burp Suite and what Burp Suite is and how it works. In this first episode of the series, I will explain you what it does. We're going to install it. We're going to install an SSL certificate. And we're going to look at the basics of the program. Nothing fancy yet. We're going to start it slow, real slow. So let's look at the normal internet connection between you and Facebook. Right? You got your Firefox browser and you're connecting directly to a website. But if you want to analyze and track the traffic that comes from Facebook to your browser and your browser to Facebook, you need something in the middle. And that thing, that's Burp Suite. It's a proxy that will sit in the middle of your connection to websites. In this way, you can intercept, modify, excuse me, and change traffic going from the site to the browser. All right, let's see how that will look in step 2 in my second dialog. Right, if you install Burp Suite as a man in the middle, you'll see your Firefox is connecting through Burp Suite to Facebook as a proxy. Burp Suite will collect all the data from your requests going in to Burp Suite to Facebook and from Facebook coming back to your web browser. You can, how this will look, I will show you in a moment, but let's focus on installing Burp Suite. Because Burp Suite is created by these guys, Portswigger. And I'm going to install the community edition of Burp Suite so that I got the same functionality of most of the people. Because, let's face it, if you know a little bit about Burp Suite, you will know that it's fairly expensive. I mean, here, look at the professional edition. You will probably, it's not a direct price, but I bought it, it will be somewhere in the 400s of euros. Probably, I believe in dollars as well, somewhere. So let's try if we can start with the community edition first. It will have less features as the professional edition, but it has the basics. And it can help you out even past traffic. All right, let's click here to download the Windows 64-bit version. And it's now going to download so I can exit presentation mode. All right. It's downloading for us. I got a fairly good internet, so that's good. But an oversensitive keyboard. It does this the whole time. All right. Let's install this. All right. This install process doesn't take long, but you have to make sure that you got Java runtime environment enabled or installed on your computer. If not, probably Burp Suite will ask for it. If it doesn't even bring a special Java runtime environment with it. I'm not sure about that, but I know it requires Java. Okay, now that it's installed, let's start this. Oh. Recording software in the way. Oh my. Okay, here it is. The community edition. All right, this is Burp Suite. In the professional edition, you can click these dots to create per website different projects. But now we are using the community edition. It only has the option to create a temporary project. Press N, and if you have some special configs saved somewhere, you can use this option. But we're going to use the default options coming with Burp Suite. Let's start and let's let it load. Now, this is overwhelming. I know there are a lot of functions, and it looks really strange. Especially when the first time I started it, I was like, what does it all mean? In this series, I will explain the brunt of it, especially some hidden gem that almost nobody uses. All right, let's go for it and let's set it up in Firefox, because what you need to do is you need to set up a proxy so that this part here, Firefox to Burp Suite, will be reality. So what we need to do is go over to options, then search for proxy, go to settings, enter manual settings, and then enter your localhost IP in this box and add port 8080. And don't forget to use this server for all protocols. All right. Now, well, if we save that, we'll see immediately that we are halting traffic at the moment. These are web requests coming in from the internet, from Firefox to any website. So if we go to Facebook, for example, and drop this quickly and enter facebook.com. Oh. Aha! An error. But that's exactly what I was planning. Because that aside, let's check an insecure website. I don't know, Hacker 101. Well, this website doesn't use SSL. Oh, it does. Okay. That's a bummer. I'm sorry. Okay, so the problem here is that Burp Suite is in the middle now, but the websites are not recognizing the Burp Suite self-signed SSL certificate. So what we need to do in this stage is going to HTTP burp. This is an internal URL for burp. Turn that off for a second. All right. And there's, yeah, it has a link here as a certificate. We need to install and save that, or save, install, and trust it. So save the file. All right. All right, there it is. Okay, in Firefox, go to Options, Security, and then all the way down, go to View Certificates and press Import. Well, I downloaded the file here. You need to check these two boxes in order to allow Firefox to pass through the traffic. All right, and if we refresh, we see Facebook. So now going back to the idea, intercept on, refresh, Facebook traffic is captured. This is how we can monitor traffic going in, or in this case out to Facebook. You can see here some AJAX calls, and if you look at the HTTP history, the tab on the right, you will see a lot of HTTP requests that you can be watching. All right, I hope it doesn't show any passwords at the time. Okay, so that's the totally basic idea of Burp Suite, monitoring and intercepting traffic. As you can see, you can pause, but you can also turn that off, and you can also interact in many different ways with your traffic. So we now set up Firefox to use Burp Suite in order to make a connection from Firefox to Burp Suite to the website, and the website talks back to Burp Suite to our browser, allowing us to intercept web traffic and modify requests if we so want to. In the next video, I'm going to explain you more about targets and scopes so that you can target your one objective your bounty. So, in the meanwhile, I'm saying goodbye. Thanks for watching. Leave a like. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.